Sphere just launched the V2 update, and with this they will bring very important utilities that they have been developing over the last weeks. In this video we will explain these utilities and why they are massive for the growth and future of the project. This video aims to be a summary of the new utilities that will come over the next few weeks to the Sphere ecosystem, including ways to make the token price go up, strong deflationary mechanisms, and income streams to support the protocol. If you haven't already, remember to like and subscribe, because in the next few weeks I will be uploading in-depth videos about Sphere Finance. So if you want to be the first one to learn what Sphere Finance is bringing to the DeFi space, I'd love to have you in my channel and community. Let's get into the video. The first update that will come with V2 is binary rebasing. This new utility is a way of making the rebase mechanism decentralized, so that if for any reason the rebases get stuck, anyone that holds Sphere tokens can trigger the rebases for everyone. As they said in the recent AMA, even when we have network congestion, the rebases are recorded so that they are paid out later on. In this case, with the binary rebasing, we have, apart from the automatic rebase, an option for any Sphere holder to trigger the rebases for everyone in case they get stuck. This is an interesting improvement for the rebase mechanism, so that no rebases are ever lost and the system is now decentralized. Next, we have the Galaxy marketplace with the Kinetic bonds. Some of you may know about bonds from the times of Olympus DAO. These ones work a bit similar but has some differences that make them unique. Bonding is a way to have a secondary market of Sphere tokens. This secondary market will allow whales to sell their tokens without dumping the price. As you may know, big holders of Sphere or whales have to pay an additional tax for selling the token, which is the dynamic tax. With this secondary market, whales will have a discount for selling the tokens in this market instead of the free market. And then these tokens will be offered to investors that want to buy more Sphere at a slightly discounted rate. For example, paying 12% buy tax instead of 13% buy tax. This system has an important benefit, which is that no Sphere tokens are minted when someone buys Sphere through this market. They are just moved from the whale sellers that want to reduce their dynamic tax to the buyers that want to buy Sphere a bit cheaper. This will reduce the inflation of the project, because no tokens will be minted when someone buys Sphere. They will be just moved from one investor to another. But this also increases the price stability of Sphere, as the project will not experience big whale dumps in the market. As you can see, with Kinetic bonds, everyone wins. The Sphere token and ecosystem, the whale that want to sell their Sphere tokens, and new investors that want to buy Sphere. Next up, we have a very peculiar but also genius idea. It is the DYSON token. This token, which is a wrapped version of Sphere, is a way for investors to hold Sphere but not have a taxable event with every rebase. The DYSON token will be a way to hold Sphere but with a token that don't have rebases but appreciate in price against Sphere. For example, with the 99,000% APY, your Sphere tokens double approximately every 37 days. So if, for example, one DYSON token equals 100 Sphere tokens today, in 37 days that one DYSON token will equal 200 Sphere tokens. You would have gained the same as Sphere token holders but without having the rebases, which avoids taxable events. You will still have the same one DYSON token, but that one DYSON token will be worth more Sphere over time, because of the rebases that the Sphere token gets. I find this a very intelligent idea to avoid 48 taxable events every single day just from the rebases. We can see the multiplier that the DYSON token will have had in the DYSON index that we can see in the dashboard. The next utility, and one of the biggest innovations Sphere is bringing to the DeFi space, is quantum liquidity. For the ones that don't know what liquidity is, in a nutshell, the pair that allows investors to buy or sell one token by exchanging it with another token. In the case of Sphere, we have the Sphere-Matic pair. This allows investors to pay Matic in exchange of Sphere and vice versa. This pair conforms a liquidity pool with 50% of the value of each token. For example, $4 million worth of Sphere and $4 million worth of Matic. So the goal of quantum liquidity is to invest some of that Matic that is in the liquidity pool to increase the amount of Matic that we have in that liquidity pool. And as the liquidity pool needs to have 50% of value of each token, that will mean that the Sphere tokens will need to be worth more in dollar value so that the pool remains 50-50. This is a way of applying pressure so that the price of Sphere goes up, as well as bringing income to the protocol using this liquidity. This will also increase the overall value of the liquidity pool, which makes the price more stable. This innovation is such that other projects in the DeFi space want to use quantum liquidity as well. So Sphere has come up with quantum liquidity as a service, essentially having other projects in the DeFi space as clients and creating a new income stream for Sphere. And lastly, the other big change that we will see with the V2 version of Sphere is contract sales. In the first version of Sphere, after a certain amount of transactions, the protocol contract will have accumulated a lot of Sphere tokens, which we'll need to sell. These amounts were sold all at the same time, causing high pressure in the price of Sphere and effectively reducing it. This has been changed in the V2 version of Sphere, and now the protocol contract will sell the tokens but more spread out and with smaller transactions, so that the contract doesn't dump the price of the token. This will help stabilize the price and reduce the downward pressure of the price caused by the project contract. So these are some of the most important updates that Sphere will bring with V2. However, the project has other big utilities coming in the future that we will discuss in future videos. So if you enjoyed this video, support the channel by leaving a like and subscribe so that you don't miss future to the point crypto content and Sphere finance videos specifically. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.